going on, people's me, the superstar. I'm here again with another special guest. I gave you someone big last time. Today we're with
OD Two Tanks Davis. I need no introduction. If you guys don't know who I am, listen. You guys don't know who I am, then something's wrong. I won't lie though. I love the mic. Listen, gold mic. I haven't seen a gold mic in my life.
Listen, I only go for certain people, certain individuals I track down, and I make sure I put you on my board when I get home, and I make sure I track them down. I don't just interview anybody. How you, OD?
I'm good. It's been a long ass day. Long ass day today. But you know, gym was done. Had to run a few errands. But you know, chilled out now.
I'm gonna ask you, why do people love you?
People love me.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. First time that I'm ever hearing that. People love me. I thought I've been hated.
Remember, hate is a form of emotion.
Yeah.
To hate
somebody. Can I be honest here? I can just be honest, right?
What? Please, bro, hold it. Go on.
I truly feel like boxing fans are like babies. Boxing fans, honestly, boxing fans are like kids. You see kids, like you give them a toy, and then they love you, and then you take it away from them, and then they hate you, and then you give it back to them, and they love you. You take it away, and then they hate you. Boxing fans is the same way. I come online, I say some foul shit. Everyone hates me. I'm the most hated boxer in the world. Everyone slated me, and the next thing I come online, the next week I come online. Listen, guys, it's all about love. I love everyone. Next thing, you know what? OD's actually a sound guy. OD's a cool guy. And then the next week, you know what? F all you motherfuckers. Then he's a cunt. I knew he's a cunt. And then the next week I come and say it's about love, and then they love me again. Like boxing fans are so predictable. They like the wind. Like they like the wind. I say one thing, they love me. I say another, and they hate me. Boxing fans are quite predictable. Sway like the wind.
I'm gonna be honest, yeah.
Do you understand that? Do you understand what I just said?
100%. I'm gonna be honest, because that's all I can be. So my word is whatever. When I first saw you, I was in my house. I think I was with one light skinned girl. Shout out you, Jodie. Like, oh fuck, but shout out you, Jodie. And I just finished a session, quick cardio. You don't know. Then I think you had a press conference. You was cussing the Liverpool people. Everyone knows me. I'm an Adrian Broner. That's my cousin. Bitch. And I was like, look at this fake Adrian Broner guy. So I thought, you know what? Obviously, people judge people first. It's just natural, innit? So I thought, let me just sit back and just do my homework. And I was watching it. Then you did an interview the other day when he was like, oh, you know what, you're happy. And not that you were smiling. He said, oh, you know what, just when make your money, get your properties, and just keep it moving. You don't really care about boxing. I was like, wow, the guy's actually alright. Now I've basically hung with you all day, yesterday, today, whatever. Chilled guy. We've been having conversations about everything. Do you know what I mean? So till you're with somebody you don't know, obviously if you're far away, you're gonna judge them.
Sure, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, but I can, top lad.
Thank you.
But let's take it back. How was your story before getting into boxing?
Before getting into boxing, not really a good one. Not sure if anyone knows.
Yeah.
I got into boxing because I got kicked out of every school that I've ever been to. I've been kicked out of them all. Used to sell drugs. Gang violence, and remember when I got into boxing, I started boxing. It was in a certain youth club. It's in Hackney. I was on bail. I think they charged me with attempted murder, and
I can confirm. I got word from one guy. He was really doing this thing.
Listen, a lot of people.
He was actually. This is confirmed. Some of my guys from. So
a lot of people online like to say, he like to act like he's, that he's been brought up in the hood. People think that I've been born and raised up in Essex. People think I've been born from Essex or born up in Buckingham Palace, and I've had, that I've been silver spoon fed. Silver spoon where? I didn't even have a spoon. Listen, I grew up in Hackney in the hood. When I got into boxing, I think they charged me for attempted murder, but I got dropped down to GBH Section 18. That's what I got convicted of. And then Class A drugs at the same time. And I got kicked out of my school. And I was on the wrong path. Everyone else in school passing all their grades and their GCSEs and their SATs. And it looked like I'm on the down and everyone else is just on the up. And I started boxing it was in a certain youth club. Every Wednesday the guy used to come. I used to go and box, go and hit the pads, go and hit a few guys, and I go back to the hood and I smoke some weed in the block.
I used to smoke, yeah?
I used to smoke a lot. And then next Wednesday I go back, hit the pads, go back to the block, smoke some weed.
You told you to go there though, or you just thought, let me just go there?
It was in a youth club, and he came in the first Wednesday. He was doing all the boxing. I was like, boxing, nah. boxing ain't me. I sat
Did you
there
try
on the
rapping?
computer.
Did you try rapping before?
No, I just thought I was gonna be a drug dealer. That's what I honestly thought. I didn't know what I wanted to be in life. That's the thing. There wasn't any direction. I feel like you're born, and you go and you you know what I mean, and you go out to school and you're taught math, English, and science. But that's not my specialty, and I didn't know what I was. I didn't know what I loved. I didn't know what I really wanted to do. I just knew it's not math, English, or science. But I feel like I was being judged on my ability to like to add 1+1 or 2+2, or to read a book of Macbeth, or to know, or to know, or to know, or to know, yeah, or to know about the ozone layer,
Macbeth, you know.
or to
of
or
mice
to
and
know,
men, of mice and men.
yeah, of mice and all that stuff, and to know about is it the ozone layer, up in
that,
science.
yeah.
I don't know but I don't know about no ozone layer. I'm from Hackney. I don't need to know about no ozone and what fumes on the chemicals I've been doing up there. Like, that's not what I wanted to do.
This guy's funny.
And I didn't know what I really wanted to do in life.
Funny.
I didn't know what I really wanted in life, and I felt like you know what? So I failed. I failed, and I got kicked out of school. And so I started. Every Wednesday I go back and I box. And listen, I'm still doing it today, 10 years later.
But when you started, you didn't think that you know what, you'd be where you are today.
Nah, boxing for me.
Just who was on top when you first started?
Floyd Mayweather.
So, just like everyone, when you first started, you're like, fucking hell, getting there is just a myth.
Well, when I first got into boxing, I never thought about. I used to watch him. I never thought I'm ever gonna do this as a job. I just thought, you know what, Floyd's a different animal. Floyd's a beast. Floyd's good. But me, I like boxing. I like going to the gym. I like keeping fit. It keeps me off the streets, and I like getting fit. We used to run on the bleep test every day that I'm in the gym. And one day I got level 7. The next day I get level 7.3. Next day I got 7.5. And just seeing that small progress that I made every day, I found joy in that progress that I made. I never thought I'd be doing it as a job. I had all the other pros, like the Kevin Mitchells and the Billy Joe Saunders in the gym, and they were the pros that at that time they were like on top. And I was like, wow, these guys are good. These guys are earning so much money. These guys are rich. But that's their thing. With me, I just want to come here, keep fit, hit the bags, hit the pads, and
back on roads.
Yeah, and then
tear up a couple lighties.
Yeah. And then that also only when I had my first amateur fight, I knocked out this guy. I was like, yo, I got it on tape. I just dealt with this guy. Like, I'm actually good at this. And then I was like, you know what? I want to fight again. I fought again. I think around 2. Bang! Right hand. This guy was out on the floor. I'm like, yo, the guy's on the floor. I'm like, hell fucking yeah. This shit can work for me.
And now here you are.
Yeah, I'm still doing it today.
So there are a few people that sometimes you need like friends to like, yo, let's all go and jog, and I'm like, oh, bro, you do your thing.
Yeah.
And when they started seeing improvements, they came round, saying that, oh, Ohara's my cousin, Ohara's
Listen,
my boy.
when I first got into boxing, honestly, there was no one there to help me. My brothers and my family and my cousin, they've been there where they can, but they weren't rich, and they're not rich, and times were hard for everyone. But when I first got into boxing, I had done it on my own. I had to get a few fake little bus passes on the floor. I used to cut them out. I used to cut them out. Listen, Junior Saba knows it, I used to get a few little fake bus, I used to cut them out, and then I used to stick the dates in it. So I used to have a 1, and then on the 10th, I put the 1, and then I put a 0 in, and hopefully I can get on a bus, and the bus driver doesn't know.
You're creative them times.
Every now and again, I'll get caught. So if I get caught, I have to wait another half an hour until that next bus comes. And you know what? It was cold. It was cold. They'd have on gloves, a small woolly hat, and then sometimes the second bus driver will come, and then it's like, even though he knows that it's fake, he don't really care. Like, just get on the bus then.
Get on the bus, boy.
Yeah, just get on the bus. And I had to do that just to get to and from that boxing gym. There was no one that said, you know what, I've got a car.
Where's the gym in your area?
It was in Cannon Town. I was from Hackney.
Yeah, it's a bit of
And there was no, it's not, no, if you're driving, it's about 10, 15 minutes. But I knew people back then, and they drove, and they had cars, and they had dough, they had money. There was no one that said, you know what, I'm going to buy you a weekly bus pass. That might have cost about £6. No one done that. There was no one that said, you know what, I need once a week, every Saturday, at least you'll get, at least like have a car, like to get there. And there was no one that helped me. But now I don't want to hear anyone saying, "Oh, that's why it's right now." There's no one that can come around me and say, "You know what? I'm having hard times. Can you help me out?" No one. And if someone does, I'll say, "You know what? I'll see. I'll say, yeah, I'll help you. I'll see." Never speak to that guy in my life again. Never. I'll never see him again because I find it's quite disrespectful. No one helped me. I'm not gonna help anyone. If I see like a youth, like I was a youth, and he's got a goal and he wants to do it, and if I can help him out, like in any way, I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'll drive you to the gym, or I'll let him come out to my gym. But there was no one to help me, so it's like there ain't anyone my age that I knew back then that can come up to me and say, you know what, can you help me out? Can you lend me a tenner? Find your own shit. I had to find my shit.
But it's a great feeling though. Like obviously where you've done it all by yourself, and nobody could come and say, "Well, I helped him."
You know,
even with this, sometimes, bro, I've got people around me. I'm like, bro, can you just drop me here, or could you help me film this? You know, they all say to me, excuses like I gotta go and see my girl. I never say nothing. I say, bro, blessings, thank you very much.
But once you blow up in your thing, it's okay. At least you don't owe anyone. It's just you and your family. Like with me, like, you know, my brothers, they've been there where they can be there. But like I said, they weren't rich. There was no one that was rich. No one was rich. So, you know, me and my family, they've been there where they could. But, you know, yeah.
So do you remember the first piece of money you made from boxing? Your first little check or purse? Or
5 years ago. 5 years ago, I made my first check.
$2,000?
2K.
What'd you do with it?
Looked at it. I looked at it. It was a cash. I'm like, 2K.
Come on.
Listen, 2K is a lot of money. 2K, listen, even now, it's a lot of money. I had it in cash. I had it in like a little shoebox. I'm like, damn. I took out £10. I spent it. I'm like, wow, you know what? I spent £10 and I still feel okay. It's a good feeling being able to spend £10 and still be okay. Yeah. But then after my next fight, I got about £100. So, cause I didn't sell that many tickets.
What about school? Any of them girls like, was your ladies man or?
In school? I didn't really get girls in school.
Happens to the best.
You know, I've never got girls until I turned pro. I ain't never got no girls. You know, listen,
Bro,
I can just be honest.
Now, then. Fuck it.
I can just be honest here. No, I'm single now.
Oh, bro, you gotta freaking fly like a bird.
Can I be honest? I didn't get no girls until I turned pro. I had one girl. I had one girlfriend. Me and her was on and off for about 10 months. Listen, this girl played me every day. This girl, she used to say that I'm poor, I'm broke. I loved her. I loved this girl to bits. I loved her to pieces. She used to say, "Oh, you're poor, you're broke. This guy wants me and he's got a car." And you know what this girl done? I'm mad even thinking about it. 5 years on, or 6 or 7 years on, I'm still mad.
Jesus.
I'm still angry.
Jesus.
This girl said, "Oh, I met this boxer. He jumped in my DMs or something like that. But he's boxing for England. He's boxing for GB and he's got money and he drives a car. You ain't got shit." You know what done? She fucked him. The girl that I loved.
Raw as well.
I don't know.
No, it was.
It must have been. Listen, I loved this girl. I loved her. And she just fucks another, another boxer. It's not just another guy. Another boxer. It's just a mile away. Listen, I need to unzip my shit because I'm getting hot in here.
Most definitely.
I'm getting hot. Hold on, quickly. I'm getting hot. Listen, she fucked him. Listen, I remember I found out I was about to board a flight going out to Ghana to go and box. The pain I felt in my chest.
It hurts, innit?
The pain. It was like physical pain. No, it was like physical pain.
Jesus.
I remember hearing that. For the whole flight, I didn't enjoy the whole flight. The whole holiday, I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't even a holiday. I went out there to go and box, but I just didn't enjoy it. Like, she fucked him. And I'm imagining in my mind the precision she done.
You loved it.
And I'm like, in my eyes, this girl was a queen. She's everything to me.
Man.
She's everything. But to this guy, she ain't nothing but a hoe. A hoe that he goes, a hoe that he would go to his friends and say, I fuck this girl, look at her. I'm just like, but to me, she was everything. You know what now?
Have you seen her?
Listen, that bitch jumps in my DMs every other day. I have to block her.
For real?
From different accounts. I block her.
Come on, man.
Listen, so she messaged me I think last week on Snapchat. She goes, "Hey, how's things? Do you know this boxer called," I forgot his name. Block. Block. I ain't want to hear any of that shit. Because now,
oh my God,
6 years on, I'm on level 6. Because now 6 years on, I'm on level 8 and you're on level 3. Listen, you can't sit with us. You can't stand to me. You can't stand with me, ho. Ho. Listen, go get those guys that are doing what you're doing. Go get those small little guys that are doing what you're doing. I'm getting 10 out of 10 bitches. I'm getting 9 out of 10 bitches now. I don't need any of that 3 out of 10 shit. Fuck out of here.
Jesus.
Fuck out of here. So yeah, so before I didn't really get no girls. I turned pro. Listen, my DM's pop now.
Yeah.
My DM's pop now.
Girls, do they know about boxing, or they just know about boxers?
Girls, they don't know about boxing. Girls, they know about Anthony Joshua. That's all.
It's true, man. Fucking hell, bro.
They know about. Like I've met a few girls, and then they're like, "Oh, you don't know is that he follows you on Instagram." It's like the fact that he follows me on Instagram. Girls see it as like, I get credibility from that from these girls. I'm like, how shallow-minded are you, hoes? It's Instagram. How small-minded, shallow-minded, and how stupid, how utterly stupid are some of you hoes that you can that we can meet up in person. You can say AJ follows you, so you must be big. Fuck out of here.
You make me sick.
Make me sick.
Honestly. Freaking raccoons. All of them. Seriously.
Listen, man.
Oh, bro.
It's mental, isn't it? It's mental.
Wait, guess what?
What?
As soon as my shit starts popping, every single one of them's gonna get it.
Listen, 100%.
Every there's some girls. I've got a list. Yeah, I call it the list. My boy knows about. Shout out to BV. There's some girls who disrespected me in my time. I say nothing. A wise man says nothing.
It's grinds. Wait.
Just wait.
It's true. 100%.
Just wait.
100%.
So let's talk now. Obviously, you've got a fight coming up against some Mexican. No doubt he's going to be fit. I don't know what his name is, but...
Miguel Vasquez.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think he's a good fighter. He was a reigning world champion for about 4 years. So he's good at what he does. He's experienced. He's more experienced than I am. And he's going to come and bring his own game.
Do you feel any form of nervous or anything? Or it's just work, fight?
It's just another fight.
Let's move on to the next one.
It's just a fight, to be honest.
That's
just a paycheck. I think when you first turn pro, I think my mindset from when I first turned pro to now is a bit different. My mindset, how I see the game, how I see life. And, it's a bit different now. So, right, so ain't no nerves. None whatsoever.
What I like about you is obviously you're growing every time. We're speaking with the big boy over there. Once you first touch money, and you've come from a poor upbringing, you're gonna go and splash out. Do you know what I mean? So what were some of the things you done when you... Obviously you told me...
It pains me even talking about it.
No, but do you know what? Do you know why it's good to speak? Because there's gonna be another kid. He's doing what he was doing and wherever at the state. He's probably gonna be watching this and he's thinking...
There was this hoe. Yeah. There was this hoe. I call her the girl who keyed my car. Do you know why? Because the bitch keyed my car. Listen, I was at home at night. This girl got an Uber all the way from her mother's house where she lives to my mother's house. She punched the Uber driver in his face and broke his tooth.
What colour is she?
Mixed race. She punched the Uber driver in his face and broke his tooth. And she got a key and she keyed my car tires. She keyed my car. She wrote "ho" on both sides, "ho." On the front of the car, she wrote the new girl's name that I've been dating. She wrote her name on the car. She smashed the windshield. You see, like the big screen. What's it called? The big window. She smashed it.
For real?
The side mirrors.
What car was it?
Audi A5, the car I got now. That's why I had to get it wrapped. The two sides.
So
both of the windows.
Not too long ago then?
About a year and a half ago. Listen, she smashed the side mirrors and then like the license plate, she bent it.
Jesus.
And all my 4 car tires were popped. Wow. I woke up. I went to go see the car. I was like... My Audi.
Hey.
I was mad. But that's what she done. Anyway, so when that girl, I was with her, dating her, and it come to a point where she kept on liking guys' things on Instagram. I'm the kind of guy, I don't say anything, I watch, give you enough string to, like, what's it called? I'll give you enough string to, like, to hang yourself.
Hang. Yeah.
So I'm just there and I'm watching her, like these guys, pictures on Instagram. Black athletes, people that go gym, like me. Because I was a boyfriend. I know your type. I'm your type. I ain't never seen her like a white man stuff. No white no white, no white guy from up in Essex, no white businessman. It was always black athletes that have got muscles and that look like me. I was like, why this bitch keeps on doing that for? I'm like, why? I didn't ask her. I'm like, yeah, baby, you know what? I love you, yeah. I love you. I didn't say nothing. I watch. Give her enough rope to hang herself. But when the time come, I knew that I was gonna dump her. And because I knew that I was gonna dump her, I felt like, you know what? I'm still gonna feel bad because she's gonna be hurt. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna take her out on a holiday. It's like a consolation. It's like, you know, sometimes if you got a job, yeah, and you're gonna, what's that? And they haven't got any, they haven't got any jobs left. What's it called? Is it redundancy?
Oh yeah, you would get redundancy.
And then they pay you, right? So that's how I was gonna pay her. Listen, I'm taking her on a holiday of your choice. Spent 10K on a holiday.
Come on.
For 10 days, I was there for 10 days. I spent 10K.
Come on.
New York.
Most definitely.
I went Miami from after New York. Listen, any hotel you want, any restaurant you want, where you want to go eat today, I'm paying the bill.
Heaven.
Yeah. Listen, she had a good time, and then, on our last 2 days, I said, okay, I'm leaving you, basically. Me and you, we're done.
Wait, that's what you told her?
Yeah, we're done. I asked her. I went on the Instagram. I asked her, who's this guy that you've been following? And then she told me some bullshit reason. I was like, you're lying because of X, Y, Z. And I knew why she was lying. I'm like, why are you lying for? You're dumped. And she cried, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah,
How's the plane ride back? Was this out there or just you told her?
Out there.
So how was the plane ride?
No, so she left early. So it's like, listen, I want to go home early. I had to book her another flight. I booked her another flight.
Oh, good, bro. I left there.
Yeah, and then she came early. No, because I had another girl out in ATL that I wanted to meet since I was at there. So
ATL woman, beautiful.
Yeah, so I flew her back to London. I flew her back to London as she wished. And my new ATL girl, you doing, babe? I come to see you. I'm paying for your flight down to Miami. We got Miami. We got jet ski. We got everywhere.
Come on.
Hell fucking yeah. I'm a dog, man. Anyway.
Nah, bro, but you gotta live your life.
Exactly, 100%.
You didn't work this hard to just please everybody. I got some people on Snapchat. Yeah, they don't post; they just watch. I said, why don't you post? They say, because people are gonna see this. But so are you gonna live your life hiding because you're scared what people are gonna say? Bro, people are always gonna say something.
Sure, yeah. Sure, 100%. So what I've done is, what I just said, you know what? I spent 10K in 10 days. And then
I could open a school in Ghana, but
mate, but the thing that makes me mad is after I met a new girl, took her back to Dubai, I spent about 5 or 6K. But you know what? It's like 15K was gone. You know what? I'm still living at mum's house. I'm still parking my car on the main street at mum's house. And I should now look at my back. And even more money I spent on some other stuff that I just can't think of right now. And I'm just like, I could have 2 apartments, 3 apartments. I was just a bit more smart. But you know what? It's okay.
But you've done it. You've been there now, so you can tell somebody.
Yeah, but I feel like you have to experience it sometimes.
You have to, bro.
I would rather spend 10K on a girl when I got 20K in the bank than spend £1 million on a girl when I've got £2 million in the bank. So
makes sense. I was watching something the other day, and some black girls was going like that, blah 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 blah.
Listen,
blah, blah.
can I
Just
listen?
keep that short. Don't,
can I sip some drink before I speak?
Please.
We ready to talk? What's up?
So obviously, from what I heard, I watched a couple of your interviews. They said, because you're dating something.
She was Turkish.
Yeah. So I didn't go for a black girl.
Listen.
Do you know what? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I love my black people. I do. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're the only people that always complain.
Listen,
racist.
they came at me.
Yeah, anything is black people.
Listen, Chaka Bars.
There ain't no other race in the world, no?
Listen.
Freaking hell.
Chaka Bars and his sheep.
I saw him not in Carnival.
Yeah.
I'm sure I saw him with
I know him. Listen, Chaka Bars, he hasn't ever had a black girlfriend in his life. Chaka Bars' ex-girlfriend, is it Lydia Puri, I think her name is. She's white. Every ex-girlfriend he's had is white. Every ex-girlfriend. He has had not one ex-girlfriend that is black. Yet he's he's some big ambassador for the community of blacks. Like, mate, your mum's white. Your mum's white Jewish. I've seen your mother.
Oh, she's Jewish?
She's white Jewish.
Come on.
I've got a picture of her on my phone. She's white, Jewish. Your ex-girlfriend. She's white. I don't even know. But listen, he's what like you got a white mum, and he's like, love your people that are black. Why don't you get a black girl? I'm like, if your dad got a black girl, you won't exist. You only exist because because your father found a white girl and he cummed inside of her. That's the only reason that you exist on this earth. If your dad went and he took your advice.
Hey, God bless Ohara. Listen, I don't care, blood.
That if your dad if he listened and took your bullshit advice, you won't be walking this earth right now.
Shit.
This guy won't even be born if his dad done what he wants. So listen. So basically, I've got a white girlfriend. The next thing you know, I wrote a comment on a picture that he put up about who's having kids, and I said me and her having kids, and he wrote, have you seen Get Out the film? Do you know Get Out the film?
Yeah.
And next thing, one of his followers started laughing. I started getting a few DMs. You could have chosen a beautiful black princess. You could have chosen a queen. But it's quite sad to see that that I've now disrespected them, and I've got a white girlfriend, and that now I'm a coon. I've been disrespectful, and I'm a coon. Blah blah blah. So next thing, I come online, and listen, I'm getting abused, and so was she, and that's my girlfriend at the time. I felt for her. I'm like, listen, this is my girlfriend. She ain't my wife. She's my girlfriend, but still, I'm a protector. Like she's my wife. Even though she's white, I don't care. I'm not racist. So I come on and I post a certain comment and I say, listen, all you black girls that have been writing stuff on my, on my Instagram, if you focus on your own life, instead of having 5 kids by 5 different baby fathers, you might be able to get a guy like me.
But you know what it is? Their pussy's sweet though.
Yeah.
That's why.
I've had a few black girls before.
Most definitely.
But then they thought, and they made it seem like I'm talking about the whole black race. I wasn't talking about the whole black race. I was only talking about the black girls that were on my DMs and on her DMs writing disrespectful things. And I felt like it's like they knew what I meant. Everyone, it's like they all knew what I meant, but they wanted a reason to attack me because I've got a white girlfriend, and they found any small reason they can, and they twisted my words. Yes, he's talking about everyone. Crucify him. But they were only saying that because they were racist. Listen, those guys were all racist. They don't like seeing a semi-successful black man with a white girl because they feel like the black men are, because they feel like they are entitled to a black successful man.
Why did you say semi? I liked that you said that, but why did you say semi?
Because I'm not where I want to be yet in life.
You're going to be alright, Ohara.
Yeah.
You're going to be alright, son.
So, you know what? It's like these obviously black girls, they feel like they're entitled to a successful black man. Like, nah, you're not. You got to work your ass off. You got to have goals, ambition, dreams. Listen, I can just be real in here. Listen, if you feel some way because the white girls are getting all of your black brothers, why don't you find out what these white girls are doing and do it? A lot of people are going to post this online and feel like I'm being disrespectful and I'm being rude, and how can you say that? Yeah, I fucking said that. Listen, black girls, stop being all the black guys are going for white girls. Find out what the white girls are doing and copy and do what they're doing, and then you might get the same black guys that they're getting.
I have a few black boys, they date a few white girls, and I probably asked about 5. Top thing they all say is attitude. As well, I remember we were speaking yesterday, and he said you can ask a black girl, where do you want to go and eat? Shard. STK.
Listen.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ramsey's back garden.
Listen.
What's that guy who does this? He's rooftop.
That guy. Listen, I've been dating this girl. She's white. I met her a few weeks ago. She's a ring card girl, and I took her out to Spain on the first week. I took her out to Spain before I even knew her for 1 week. I was like, listen, I know you for about 3 days now. I think I think that's enough time. Let's go on holiday. She was like, holiday, me? Like, you understand? I was like, yeah. So as we were out there on a holiday, I paid. Obviously, I paid. If I'm taking you, I'm paying. I want to feel like I'm the man. I get the bills.
Oh shit! Oh, you tell her. Sorry for the thing.
I'll get after. I was like, you know what? I get the bills. Everywhere that after went out to eat, she was like, no, I want to get the bill. Let me get the bill because you pay for the whole. I'm like, nah, I got the bill. And then me and my friend, it's like me and my boy going out to eat. And you know, just that's just one example. I'm not saying that that's what girls
No,
that are
of
black
course, of
do,
course.
but that's just you know
Majority.
that's just an example that I might put. Listen, black girls, stop trying to say, oh, you know what, all these, you know, I saw what's her name? Is it ZZ Mills? I think she put something up on Instagram
I
the
saw
other
her
day.
the other day, but
Yeah.
do you know what?
Mate,
No
that-
disrespect. I saw her on camera. I was like, Then I saw her in real life.
Mate,
in
that,
Shoreditch, and I was like,
mate, that bitch is ugly as fuck. What, you think she's nice?
She had something about it, but when I saw her in real life, I saw the rest of the kit. I like it.
I think she's ugly as fuck.
Pretty cool.
So she put she put something up on her. So she put something up on her
Don't
Instagram.
come at me, boy. Fuck.
Fuck ZZ Mills. She put something up on her Instagram the other day. It was about stats because obviously I get tagged in these things now because I'm a coon apparently.
Come on.
About she put something up on Instagram about it was about stats. Yeah, it's like 70% of footballers of black male footballers have got white girlfriends, and it was 70% last year. Now it's an 84%. What is wrong with these black athletes? Why do they keep going for white girls? Listen, these guys, they're cooning more every day. And next year, it'll be 90%. What's going on? I'm like, nah, don't worry about us. Worry about yourself. Listen, what are you doing wrong? What are you doing wrong? It's time to take down your ego and ask yourself, if you're so concerned about the black athlete going for white girls, why is it? What are the white girls doing? Don't put the blame on us, put the blame on you. Being sat all day at home, counting, fucking, what's it called? Stats. Black athletes. Like, listen,
It's ridiculous stuff.
they be sat down for 5 or 6 hours counting stats, but these white girls are out there 5 or 6 hours out in the park, taking a run, taking a jog in a gym, working out, and then they go and work. And they've worked on their body and on their finances for 8 hours while you've been at home counting fucking stats and fucking a few numbers. Don't come at me tagging me, Instagram bullshit. Don't come tagging me. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. And I'm not racist. I'm not a coon. I'm black myself. My family's black. I've had a black girlfriend. My last girlfriend are black.
Listen,
Listen.
if you eat rice every day, you're not gonna want white
Listen.
rice. You're gonna want some pilau. Tomorrow you want fried rice. Tomorrow you want egg fried rice.
Yeah. Last year, I was seeing a few black girls. Like, at the start of last year, I had a girlfriend. She was black, but me and her didn't work out. We didn't work out. I don't think she was in a mentally right. In a good place to be my girlfriend. And I found out that she was in touch with her ex-boyfriend still. I was in a car, and then her ex-boyfriend phoned her, and I was like, damn. So, and then after I met another black girl. Listen, this girl ended up getting pregnant. Said that I'm having twins. I'm like, shit. Tried to ask me to go out with her and buy fucking prams and shit. And
For whose twins?
it was my twins, but listen, this girl, she put holes in the condoms and stuff. She put holes in the condoms.
You should have done that.
Yeah. Because she lied to me and told me that she can't have any more kids. Listen, this girl, so she lied to me and told me that she can't have any more kids. And all of a sudden, every time that I slept with her, the condom split, and I was like, why? But I didn't really mind because I'm like, she can't have kids anyway, and she's meant to be on a pill. But the condoms were all hers. And what I found out after she got pregnant, I found out that she was putting holes in the condom, and she lied about not being able to have kids. She lied about being on the implant. She lied about the whole thing. So I tried to be smart. I tried to make her feel like, yeah, you know what? Let's keep, I don't want you to keep the kid, but I'm gonna give you my sperm. So if anything happens to me, I want you to have my kid. I tried to play it. I tried to play the nice guy role, and I tried to make her feel like like I still love you. I still I want to be with you. I tried to. So I sent a few sweet texts, and when I found out that she's not that she's not gonna have an abortion, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gone. Blocked her, deleted her everywhere. A few months later, I checked on her Instagram, and her belly was flat. I was like, hell fucking yeah, the bitch must have had a miscarriage or something.
Speaking of exes, I had one girl from West London. Obviously, I scooped her from one event, and I used to go out there all the time. I'll tell everyone the story, but I don't give a fuck. I keep saying that. Used to park the big boy outside her house. Beautiful girl, but her body was so slim. You know how you like your things? She was like that. Her batty was like, a good chef like Gordon Ramsay, a lamb shank. The lamb falls off the bone, soft, succulent. Oh, God bless that girl. Fam, the one I'm watching Aquaman in her room. Then she shouted on the phone. what the fuck? You're disturbing my movie time out there, huh? She's on the phone. Oh, are you with the guy now? She's on the phone to her ex. Then ex like, alright, cool. I'm gonna come round. I'm like, fucking hell. Like, it's tacky to me, you know, like when I see girls like you're doing it. Cut long story short, I got a message a couple of days later. I was preparing my things to go back over there. I think we need to, you know, my mind's all over the place at the moment. I need to, you know, fucking just focus on me. And she left me in the dirt. That really hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
It's bad. Maybe she went back to him.
She didn't.
Yeah. Listen,
I
once you
missed that
blow,
girl,
listen, the bitch will come back.
No,
When she comes
I'm
back,
not
when she tries and like to come back, your level of girls are gonna be so far past her.
No.
So what you're gonna do is that it's like you will meet her.
God bless you.
Is you will meet her
bless you.
and you will fuck
bless
her,
you.
and then that's your ego satisfied, and then
bless you.
and then you
How's it
and then
feel?
you
I know
toss her
you've
to
done
the
it before.
side of the
How's it
road
feel?
like road trash.
You've done it before.
I've done it before. Yeah, I've done it.
Feel good?
I feel great. It's a great feeling.
Wonderful, innit?
It's like all these years, I know you thought I was gonna be a bum for the rest of my life. You fucked up.
Have you been
No.
Liverpool since? Liverpool.
No. But I just started talking to one girl, and that's where she's from. She's from Liverpool. It's quite hard, actually. Might meet her.
Apart from materialistic things, what has boxing given you?
Materialistic things. That's all. Nah, what else is boxing meant to give me? What else is boxing meant to give me? What does boxing give you?
Like,
Boxing just
does it
gets
give you
me.
a discipline, like.
It's discipline, yeah. I think it gives you a discipline. It shows me that in life, anything that I'm gonna go for, I have to work hard for it. I can get into any field in life and become a lot more successful than the guys in that field.
What about music? Who you fucking with? Who do you like?
I don't listen to English rap. I like American rap. But if it's English rap, listen, I listen to Baseman. I don't know if you know about Baseman.
Come on, man.
Come on. Baseman is the
Porkies.
shit. Baseman is the shit.
Seems like you don't like to put yourself out there, though.
But with Baseman, I was like, yeah, he don't really put himself out there like he should. But he hasn't been getting that recognition like he should. Baseman should be up there with.
But he don't put himself out there. So
He should be out there with like the J Husses and the Stormzies. And all those guys. Baseman should be right up there because listen, this guy can rap. This guy's good. He's got lyrics. He's got bars. He's got the voice, and he's got that thing about him. What's that? What is it?
Persona?
He's got that whole persona about him.
Have you ever seen him in real life?
I know Baseman. Yeah, I know him.
Oh,
I know.
okay.
Yeah. I know him quite well. Baseman and my brother are like are like best friends. Yeah, but Baseman is the best UK rapper in my opinion.
Well, you like what you like, innit? I've run out of questions to ask you because I think I don't want to give them too much. If anything, for the nearer future to be a part two, but I feel like
Listen, I've got a proposition to you right now.
Yeah.
I like this little talk. I've interviewed people all around the world for many times. Why don't we do like a talk show? Why don't we put parts of this online and get people to send in a few questions, or if we make a certain topic, we can do this every week or every other week. We can sit down. You can get a few, we can get a few questions. I put you on my page or on YouTube. You put me on your page. Together, you grow.
It's true.
It's something to, It's something to think about.
Yeah, we can talk about that 100%.
It's something to think about.
But I just know, obviously, you've been getting the backlash. I don't know if I can get that on your shoulders.
I just don't read any comments. Post shit
hey,
and watch the views rise.
I don't read my YouTube. No, I read them, but it don't affect me though.
Yeah.
Let me not. One might. Do you know what I mean? But I don't really. It don't do nothing to me.
Yeah.
So I still do the same shit.
I just don't read anything. I don't read anything. I'm just getting abuse after abuse after abuse. You know what? Sometimes I feel like I actually want to respond. Some guy saying I'm a bum, I'm a coon, I'm this.
That's your favorite word, though, bum, innit? Yo, bum.
And then people saying I got dumped because me and my ex-girlfriend have not ended. People online saying I've been dumped. Like, I guess you thought that you wasn't a great boxer like you said you was, so you've been dumped. And people believe that I've been dumped and I'm at home and I'm crying. Like people don't have a clue. And I feel like I want to respond sometimes, but then again I'm like, nah, let me just leave it.
Do you know? I got a great thing.
What's that?
Bring Anthony Yardi, we could do the show.
Should we do it?
Do you know why?
Why?
Because he's on the rise.
Mm-hmm.
He has a lot to say. That's how I want him to come on my show because he's done these interviews and they get around the bush. I don't care when your next fight is. I know when your next fight is because there's going to be a press conference. I want to know what Anthony Young's eating, what he's breathing, what's he thinking, who's hitting him.
That's it.
And the show will be, trust me.
I'll get him here. I meant to see him this weekend, but he's in Birmingham this weekend. So when he's back.
It's a good idea. Sure.
Yeah.
A show to, not even a show, just a chat, a podcast or something.
I like the whole setup. It hasn't been done before.
No, bro. When God says it's your time, man. Like I said, thank you. Do you know what? I've been after this guy since when I first started this. After this guy, shout out Wacken Sean, and I was like, get me OD. They said, he's gone Essex, whatever. Then I messaged you, do you remember? But yeah, I think that's before your hair went freaking gold or whatever.
Do you know when I think, and then you messaged me again, and then I responded.
Yeah. Then it was meant to do it. Then I came here late. Then it was messaging. It was just, I just thought, nah, this is getting long now.
But we could have done.
But all good things when it's time to whatever. Hope I can get a few groupies from this as well, man. Shit.
Man.
I ain't got no team right now. It's dry.
Let's mix our shit. My fans gonna be yours. Your fans gonna be mine.
Listen, my fans, they're there. But you don't like my fans, though.
Oh, yeah, true, innit? I think my type's different.
My things, I like. Anyway, gonna have to say, man.
Listen, we can talk about that next week.
Yeah.
So much things we can, that we got to talk about.
When is your fight?
June 28th. I've got
What
about
month
7 weeks.
7 weeks.
7 weeks.
So yeah, man, that should be a quick cruise for you. I'll be there to watch you, no doubt. And just God bless you, bro, man.
Yeah. Let's do more of it.
Anything you want to say to them before you go?
Listen, we're going to be back very soon. You guys are going to see much more of this. So I feel like it's not goodbye, it's more farewell.
No, because farewell's, it's...
Oh, yeah, it's not, it's not a
See you in a
goodbye.
sec.
Yeah, it's not goodbye, it's I'll see you in a sec.
Yeah, see you in a second, man. Carl.
100%.
I want to have someone... I always hit... Bruv, come on, man. I'm the best in the UK. I'm not... Do you believe you're the best?
I believe I'm the best.
Bro, there's a few that believe they're the best. I believe I'm the best, bruv. I know I'm the best. There's no one in the UK that's doing what I'm doing. In fact, bruv, I've done Americans. Huge Americans. No one's doing that.
No one, yeah.
You don't care about is fucking UK artists. I love UK artists, but freaking hell, I do what I want to watch. But
It's a new wave.
God bless everybody, and the next person I have on is going to be someone huge.
We'll be back soon. Peace.